pretty good. We did Tormod script him a couple of times this game, so there were more. So he eats a creature, and this gives him another creature to put into a graveyard, so he's going to... Our opponent doesn't seem to be aware of how trample works. Okay. I hit you for 5. Your move. Sure, man. Is he just dead now? He has to draw something, or he said he's dead on board because he sacrificed to the Carrion Feeder? So, Carrion Feeder attacks and gives him another draw because Thought-Knot Seer has to chump block. Alright, well there's one brick for him. He would have been dead on board anyways. No, he'd be at 3, and then he'd be going to 3 this turn, and then he could go up to 5 and then only take 3 trample. He's dead based on the card in our hand, but he's not dead on board if he doesn't make that sacrifice last turn. Dead on board refers to the cards that are just on the table, not the cards in the player's hand. So we'd be having him dead with Warping Whale exactly, but yeah. Also, he would have just been able to draw a spell this turn, because if he played a spell and then activated 2 Deathrite Shamans, we'd die. Yeah, so if he just like wouldn't have blocked and like kept both his Deathrite Shamans in play, he could have gone to 1 and then eaten my Dismember, and then if he drew a spell off the Thought-Knot Seer, play the spell, or if he drew a spell for the turn, play the spell and then activate this. So, you know, I think not blocking at all last turn was probably his optimal line, but he definitely figured out the way to lose the game. That was the worst line. Ship. Dead. Alright. Like a hot knife through butter, folks. This deck's just been crushing everything. We've lost mirror matches, and we've lost to lands. This deck is definitely showing up this weekend at the Open, and I'd be very surprised if it doesn't do well. Yeah, but he also made a bad attack with the Bloodghast to lose it earlier. So like if he wouldn't made that bad attack and he wouldn't have made the bad block, he would have put himself in a much better position to actually be able to win the game. So we're now 3-1 in this league, with the loss being me keeping miserable hands against Nick Fit. I'm going to put the loss to Siege Rhino on me more than the deck. Like, I kept really miserable hands. The third game I kept a miserable hand. The first game I kept a speculative hand that didn't pan out. There's a small difference there, I suppose. And we did, in fact, win. We beat the Zombies deck. No, we haven't played against any Painter decks. I think this is a keep on the play. I might actually mulligan this on the draw because it's probably pretty slow, but I think this is fine. This is in my top 2 choices right now. Yep. My Birds of Paradise have a painted black border on them because that artwork only comes in black border in foil and Russian. And I like that artwork and I don't play with foils. And I prefer English Magic cards. So the birds I play in my core deck in Modern are, they have, I had an Alterous paint the borders black so they look nice, not just Sharpied. Because Sharpie looks gross. They look very close to having actual normal black borders. Eldrazi Temple, the jig is up, go. 8th edition birds, I believe. I've never played with foils, I just don't like them. I'm not gonna run Thorn into a Spell Pierce here. So I'm just gonna play the Matter Shaper and ship the turn here. If we draw another Soul Land, we can play Endbringer next turn, which would be hot. Basic Island statistically is miracles, in actuality could be anything. We lost to Nick Fit because I'm an idiot. Ship for 3. If you're playing with foils, your deck should be 100% foil. So like, that's just my opinion on it. Otherwise, there's thickness differences, and sometimes the foiling prints are weird and they bend more than others, etc., etc. Like, so looking more and more like miracles. At least he didn't brainstorm a Terminus to the top of his deck. Come on, land. Any land. Cavern would be ideal. Warping Whale is actually very good. So I'm just going to ship for 6 and pass the turn here, I think. Because this can counter a Terminus now. Play nice in chat. I see Pikachu running there on stream. I appreciate the follow. Follows and subs are the 2 best ways folks can support the stream. Keep us going. They keep Twitch going. They show that I'm relevant and deserve to be partnered. Opponent could be playing Sneak and Show. Definitely Sneak and Show. Okay. Hopefully this is Show and Tell and not Sneak Attack. It's Sneak Attack. That's unfortunate. Probe resolves. This is the first time we played against Sneak and Show, so this is good. It's relevant testing. We're going to Warping Whale for a Scion at end step, so we can play Reality Smasher next turn. We could get Dazed or Forced here, but if we don't, he dies. Usually Sneak and Show doesn't play Dazed, they do play Force though. So we really wanted to draw a Cavern there, but I'll try and kill him. Whatcha! Mom spaghetti, knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on the sweater already. Woo! Got him. Alright, Dismember's not good. Thorn's fine, Sphere's fine. Chalice is fine. Matter Reshaper's just kind of slow. I think we bored that out. Yeah, I think that's the cut. I'm gonna do this. Our spaghetti monsters are better than his spaghetti monsters. I love how the crappy. Yep, I mean, every mode of that card is relevant. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Endbringer plus Sphere on 1 is just like very good. Thanks, Grammar Control. I really appreciate the kind word, man. I do my best to be informative about why we're doing the things we're doing. I think if you're not doing that, there's not really a point in streaming. This could eat a Spell Pierce here, but I think we're definitely just right to run it out. Endbringer, for those unaware, has the line of text: target creature can't attack or block this turn, which beats Show and Tell by a lot. Force Pitching Wipe Away. Alright. Come on, Show and Tell. Come on, Show and Tell. Come on, Show and Tell. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing some Eldrazi to class. Nice Emrakul, nerd. It'd be a shame if it couldn't attack or block. So, should we just, like, draw a card here? Yeah, let's draw a card. Well, maybe that's greedy. I think I need to use Hold Warping Whale to counter another Show and Tell. Yeah, so I'm just going to ping him. And then, yeah, I'm just going to ping him for now. I'm going to screenshot this. That sounds great. Nice spaghetti monster, nerd. We could still lose this game. We're just in a fun spot. That's a funny screenshot. Draw card. Am I supposed to just play this on sneak attack? I think I am. No, I'm supposed to play this on Gristlebrand, right? Because I don't care. Huh. This is a good question. We've got time. Everyone, let me know whether or not you think this should go on. Oh, he's going to hardcast Force so we don't have to pick. He made the wrong color. He threw the Breaching in response. You know, that's so obscene. You can undo Mana Made with Lotus Petal, but you can't undo Mana Made with Wall of Roots. Like, this application, like, oh, Magic Online. I don't think Thorn does anything relevant right now. We could have killed him by now, right? Probably could have killed him right now. Blood Moon. That's so rude. Ugh.